Good morning. Let me move back here a little bit. Hopefully that won't fall. Good morning. Today is day 4, intermittent fasting. I forgot where my camera was. I was looking at my start button. So today's day 4, and I am doing really well. I'm really excited. I haven't lost any weight, but I'm also having potty problems, like the inability to go. But if you look at my thumbnail out there, you will see that I'm starting to track my sodium. Now the app that I'm using is Carb Manager. I don't get paid. I don't have a link to it. I'm not sponsored by them. However, if they saw this video and they wanted to, I would be totally open to offers, right? You know, girls gotta make some cash. But anyway, I love Carb Manager. I have tried the Atkins app, the low carb app, didn't like it. I have tried loseit.com, and I really didn't get the same benefits specifically relating to low carb, because Lose It, although I love them as a calorie tracking app, they've really got to step up their game as far as low carb and the ketogenic diet. So let's take a look here. If you can see it, this is day 3. I ended up making it 17 hours without eating. So I actually went beyond the 16:8. And let's talk a little bit about blood glucose. My weigh-in yesterday was to 11.7. My blood glucose was 102 in the morning. That is substantially lower. Now remember, the whole reason why I started intermittent fasting was to control my blood sugar. Remember, I was freaking out because when I first started keto, my blood sugars went down. I got off metformin, and then they started to creep back up again. And even as this morning, I was at 109, but for the last 3 weeks before I started intermittent fasting, I was in the 120s, and even one day at 133, which is really high for a 12-hour fast. That's really high blood glucose. So anyway, but I've been doing keto now I'm almost at 10 weeks. I think today I'm at 10 weeks. It's Wednesday. No, yesterday was Wednesday. So anyway, 2.5 months. You can see that I broke my fast at noon. I was really super duper hungry. So I finally ate at noon. My last meal last night, it was my anniversary with my husband. We went out to Outback, and if you get their kookaburra wings, you have to specifically ask for them keto friendly, or tell them you want them naked, which means no dusting. They do dust their wings according to my server at Outback. They do dust them. Their wings are really outstanding. I love their wings. Even if you, in Carb Manager, even if you put kookaburra wings, I do the full appetizer order, which comes with about 10 pieces of wing. Comes with blue cheese dressing, which I love, and it's really chunky blue cheese dressing, and it comes with celery sticks. So if you log that into your Carb Manager, just as it is, it's 11 net carbs. So I'm really not sure what to log when I ask for them naked. They don't dust them with anything. So I'm not sure how many carbs that dusting, and then, you know, even though the restaurant can set a specific amount of dust, you really don't know how much they're putting on there. So I tell them, no, just naked wings. That's what I got. So I log them like my own recipe, which is just wings with a little bit of season on them. Okay, so let's get to the thumbnail. Everybody wants to tell you when you're intermittent fasting or when you're keto and you're not losing weight, the first place people want to go is calories. Oh, you're eating too many calories. Okay, for my metabolism right at this moment, that might be a correct statement. However, because I have lived a restrictive calorie deficit for over 4 years now, I have taught my body how to operate on less calories. Cutting my calories is not going to do anything other than set me up to be hungry, set me up for binge eating, and set me up for disappointment when I lose 20 or 30 pounds and then have to reduce them even lower in order to break that threshold. Every time we deprive calories, every time we run calorie deficits, we teach our body how to perform on less calories. It's the same principle with the ketogenic diet. I am teaching my body how to burn fat versus glucose. Glucose is what it's been used to. The other thing I'm teaching my body to do is not depend on food for fuel. Before I became keto, I had to eat 6 to 8 small meals a day. Why? Because I'd start feeling lethargic and shaky and tired, and I'd get these 2 o'clock dull afternoon headaches, and I would feel like I could just lay down and go to sleep. Since about my 3rd or 4th week on keto, I've not felt like that. Even though there are days I'm more tired than others, my energy level is pretty consistent. I am consuming between 1,500 and 2,000 calories a day. My Fitbit, according to my Fitbit, I burn anywhere between 2,200 and 2,800 calories a day. And even if this is off by 10%, I'm still burning between 2,000 and 2,500 calories a day. So for me to keep between 15 and 2,000, it's not the calories. I am trying to repair my metabolism. Now let me tell you why. And I get passionate about things, and sometimes people take my passion the wrong way. When I get passionate about a subject, I'm not yelling, I'm not disciplining, I'm not scolding. It comes across that way, but anyone that has known me for any length of time knows that when I get passionate about something, I get passionate. So the first thing that I'm doing by following the ketogenic diet is I'm teaching my body to rely on fat stores and the healthy fats that I'm consuming instead of looking for glucose and carbohydrates, or tearing down muscle to produce glucose when I run a very severe calorie deficit. The second thing I'm doing is I am producing ketones. Now, a lot of people say, okay, well, if you're a diabetic and you have ketoacidosis, that's deadly. That's absolutely correct. However, nutritional ketosis is 0.5 to 3, okay? Ketoacidosis is 20, all right? I have yet to exceed 1.7, and I highly doubt that I would unless I was reaching a starvation mode, okay, which I'm not doing. So by my body producing ketones, what that's doing is it's repairing me on a cellular level, and it's allowing my kidneys to work more efficiently, it's allowing my liver to work more efficiently, and I am not hyperproducing insulin, which is a good thing because insulin is a dangerous hormone, and the quantities that my body produces with my cells' inability to absorb that insulin and then move sugar out of my body. If I was a normal human being with normal functioning insulin and glucose and all of that, then, I might not have to be this extreme. I might not have to track so many items, but because I have seriously damaged my body over the years, yo-yo dieting, starvation diets, binge eating, sugar, carbohydrates, I've got a lot of repairing to do. A lot. So the reason that I posted the thumbnail of the sodium is you can see I do not get enough sodium. One of the side effects of the ketogenic diet is that your kidneys will utilize sodium much more efficiently. So where most people want to, on a normal standard American diet, they're going to consume somewhere, their target should be somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 milligrams, to where someone who is ketogenic needs to strive for much more than that. You can see I have days where I'm under 1,000. That's probably why I'm having trouble going to the bathroom as well. So today I'm going to begin researching on foods because I don't like salt. I don't like salt. But the reason you see that salt so high is because I had wings last night. Okay, so eating out at a restaurant, eating restaurant foods, usually they are higher sodium. Eating processed foods, higher sodium. I have cut all the processed foods out. Maybe I need to reincorporate some lunch meat. However, I don't want the unhealthy sodiums. So, blah. I'm not going to necessarily just crash and burn and start eating unhealthy. I'm going to do some research and I'm going to try to find some ways. I know that I can make bone broth. I know that I could probably eat a couple more pickles every day. I love pickles. Pickles are high in sodium. There's like 350 to 500 milligrams per pickle slice, or per pickle, whole pickle. So I could probably pick up a couple pickles without adding to my carbohydrates, without adding to my calorie content by much. I could probably put more relish in my tuna fish. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to get those sodium levels up. But as far as today, I'm up a few. Since I started intermittent fasting, I'm down 0.2 pounds. But since yesterday's weigh-in, I'm up 0.5. But I haven't been able to go to the bathroom in 2 days now. So I'm full of what. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. My goal today, as always, is to make it to noon. I'm feeling good. I'm still getting hunger pains sometime around 9 o'clock in the morning, which is usually when I eat breakfast. And then I start getting really hungry around 11. I just need to increase my fat. I need to increase my sodium. I need to be watching my macros very closely. And they tell me that once I become fully fat adapted, that those hunger pains are going to go away. So I taught my body how to eat and process food 6 times a day. I can teach my body this. I know that I can because I'm a ninja. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.